All right. I guess we'll give it another shot, right? All right, so let's see what we got. See if we get any love this time. Let me check out my people on YouTube. Where the problem last was, okay, it's not buffering, but it's hard to tell how it's doing because it's yellow. But I guess we'll know soon. Say, it looks good this time. What's up, Brian? What's up, Morrigan? What's up, Cody and Karen and Isaiah and Jason and Jesus or Jesus? Mike Sarvis? Karen M? Hi, everyone. Good to have you, Antonio Arcanite and Beefo and Scott Will, Lazy Leftist. The lazy leftist Abdul. What's up, Abdul? Stop trying to update. Damn, Adobe. Jilly, what's up, Jilly? All right, so now let me go check out. YouTube's still out. Oh, we should be okay. It looks like it's okay. Just turned green. It just turned green, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's back to red again. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, guys. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I think it has to do with stuff on my computer trying to do stuff while I'm streaming. That's what I think. And I just don't know if there's anything I can do about it right now. So I'm just trying to end anything that's going on. Oh, get out of here. I don't know. Facebook, how you doing over there, Facebook? Facebook's looking good. Hey, Facebook. Facebook said, okay, Tim, let's get this party going. Facebook's all right. Robert and Joanne and George and John and Bill and Pamela in the house. What's up, Jen? What's up, Rose and Christy and Lisa? All right, guys. Chelsea, how you doing? Jeff Pearson. Marjorie D. and James Herring. Victoria Thompson, Brenda. I think we're just going to have to go ahead, man. YouTube, I'm sorry. So sorry about this, man. It's like YouTube's not... YouTube's acting really funky, guys. God. It's it just keeps trying to update these damn apps. That's what's going on. Updates. I want to do them that now. Could you? No, I don't want to check for updates. I want you to leave me alone, updater. I want you to go away. That's why I closed you out. I don't want the updates right now. I don't want them. I don't want updates. It could take a long time. Son of a bitch. It won't leave me alone. It won't leave me alone, YouTube. All right, YouTube. Okay. All right, guys. Well, look, so I'm getting mixed results. People are telling me on YouTube that they can hear and see, and then they say, it's just crazy. I get a message saying video output is low, but people saying it's okay. So you know what? I want to just go ahead. Look, you won't miss anything. You come back to the channel. If for some reason you can't see or things are too jacked up, and you're like, hey, I can't watch this. I won't subject myself to this, Tim Black. Get it together, Tim Black. Well, if that's how you feel, don't worry. Just come back to the YouTube channel. I will have updated. I'm going to update with the clips from the show. So I am going to put clips up, individual clips of the show up. In fact, we still got clips to go up from yesterday. Just I got kind of busy today because I was on The Rising with Crystal and Saga. We were kicking it. So, and then I had some stuff to do after that. So it's a little bit, All right, so we got some stories we want to get to today. Before we get started, let me remind you that you're watching independent media, the biggest black independent media on the left. So tap yourself on the back for that. Go ahead. Pat yourself on the back. You're with the cool kids. Kind of. This is what we do. We keep it real. The cool thing about this channel, if you're new to the channel, is we don't work for the DNC or any of that, or the RNC or the GOP or any organization. We are funded by people like you who watch the show. So if you like the show and you value it and it makes you laugh but it makes you think and it does all those things that people discount, they say, oh, Tim's a comedian. Well, I'm funny sometimes, but I'm also an activist and a journalist as well. Have worked for newspapers. Have written. Also have authored a book. So, yeah, we don't want to pat ourselves on the back too much. They say, Tim Black, we never heard of you. Well, I don't know. Check my IMDb. I've been in several documentaries. This is what it is. Maybe you didn't hear. I never heard of you either. But you're somebody. I say you're somebody. So we're all somebody. And with this somebody is the wolf pack. Anybody can be whatever they want to be. We got to fight for it, though. We got to fight for it. We got to make it happen. It may not be on a big scale, but it can be on your own scale. You want to be the best singer on your block? That's cool. I don't know if you'll be the best one. Anyway, I digress. Join the Tim Black Wolfpack on patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. I'm also a motivational speaker available for bar mitzvahs, weddings, and brothers getting fresh out. Now, before we get too far down the road on these stories we want to hit, because we got a lot to talk about, the Democrats won control of the Virginia legislature. That's right. Democrats win the control of the Virginia legislature. So if you live in Virginia and you don't like what's going on, you're going to have to blame a Democrat. This hasn't been done since 1994. Democratic candidates outpaced Republican incumbents and nominees in the three most populous regions of the state, picking up seats in Hampton Roads, Richmond, and the surrounding suburbs, and the fast-growing Washington suburbs. I'm just over the bridge, not too far from Virginia, Alexandria, Arlington, Reston, that area over there, so I know how it gets down over there across the bridge. Now, this is reported by The Hill. The early results are nothing short of a major win for the Democrats, who now control every lever of power. Every lever of power. That's a funny way to put it, ain't it? I don't know, man. Are they going to get rid of that guy that's the governor, right? Guess you can't get rid of him. You know, the one that put on blackface? Said, hey, I put on blackface, I'm sorry. They said, if that was you, you got to get the hell out of here. He was like, hey, I'm not so sure if that was me. Now I think about it. Won't you step down? No, I'm not going to step down. His deputy was like, you should step down. Then they found out his deputy, they dug up some dirt on this deputy. The deputy's like, maybe you should stay place and maybe I should shut up. Maybe we both should shut up before we both be out of job. How about that? And then you heard nothing about it. Anyway, we'll be trying to cover that from time to time, what's going on in Virginia. All right. Today is actually, this was officially day one, I would say, because I should have counted yesterday. So today was day one of hashtag do the right thing, gang. Which is Andrew Yang. It's it's my warning to Andrew Yang, my message to Andrew Yang for him to stop using Medicare for All in all of his documentation, his website, and his videos where he promotes his candidacy when he does not support the actual legislation. I tried to explain to Andrew Yang and to his fans that if you support something, that means you're for it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. It's weird, right? I know it's complicated. Paying child support means you pay child support. It's kind of weird how that works. So if you support a candidate or you support a piece of legislation, that means you're for it. But we learned this election cycle. It's not just owned by Andrew Yang. Elizabeth Warren did the same thing. She did the same thing. Pete Buttigieg did the same thing. Oh, I'm for Medicare for all. Then it's like, okay, so you're for it? No, I'm not. Even Tulsi Gabbard did it. I signed on to it. You did great. Sounds great. But I'm not really for it. I think we should do something else. Why'd you sign it? Peer pressure. Tim Black. I know the true cost of not signing that legislation, so I signed it. Now I know the true cost of signing that legislation, and I've created my own legislation. Let's proceed. First story tonight is Pete Buttigieg. Pete Buttigieg. Man, they've been just ramming the Pete Buttigieg down our throats, haven't they? Goodness gracious, y'all, this Pete Buttigieg stuff. You guys need to calm down with the Petey stuff, man. They love themselves some Pete. Oh, Lord, they love some Pete. This is ridiculous what they're doing with Pete, guys. Everywhere I turn, they're trying to tell us how we need to get with Pete. Pete Buttigieg. He's not polling well with the blacks, and this has become a problem because, that would mean all the blacks are homophobic because there is no reason at all in the world not to support Pete Buttigieg. I mean, he's doing well in Iowa. So if Iowans like him, there's no reason why South Carolinians don't like him. I mean, they like another guy. His name is Joe Biden for some reason. The difference between them is one sleeps with a man, the other one sleeps with himself. Or sniffers himself. Or sniffers other people. All depends on how you look at it. So this has become a thing of contention, an issue. And it wasn't really until today when I was on The Rising with Crystal they played the clip. Well, they didn't play the clip, but they told the story of how this all got started with this whole narrative that the reason why Pete is not doing well in South Carolina is because of the blacks. And the blacks are afraid of the alphabet. This is what they say. Now, here goes a clip where it got originated. It originated from James Clyburn out there in South Carolina. He goes Clyburn in his own words, throwing black people under the bus.
You have your finger on the pulse of that very important